Thank you, Mr. Oliver, and the wonderful Yorktown local groups. I would now like to introduce Chris Connors. At Wright High School, Chris has been active on the debate team and has also served on the student executive board. He is an Eagle Scout with dazzling Colombian blue eyes. Chris has always marched to his own drummer and is not afraid to stand up for what he believes in. Chris has been selected to give our senior class speech. Please give him a warm welcome.
Thank you, Josh. Welcome, devoted parents, distracted siblings, hardworking teachers, administrators, friends, loyal patriots in senior class, to the 2012 commencement ceremony at Constitution Hall. Now, in order for us to understand the magnitude of how thick-skinned the class of 2012 before me is, let's recap what happened during our 4 years at Yorktown High School. We experienced the worst economic downturn in American history since the Great Depression. We witnessed the first African American to be sworn in as president, swine flu, end of the Iraq War, the Haitian earthquake, the unpronounceable Icelandic volcano, the Gulf oil spill, the Chilean mine collapse, Charlie Sheen, Arab Spring, the Syrian conflict, Osama bin Laden, the Occupy movement, Joseph Kony, remember that? The Libya crisis and fall of Gaddafi, Kim Jong-il, and even Kim Kardashian's tragic divorce. You guys can breathe all that in for a second. Now, Kurt Vonnegut was once famously stated, "True terror is to wake up one morning and discover your high school." This quote signifies the feeling most of us are having right now. After 4 enriching years at Yorktown, we are fully fledged and ready to fly, kicked out of the nest, and thrust into the Patriots is the big leagues. And if you thought the Hunger Games was cutthroat, wait till you see the job market. So yeah, like I stated, it's funny to think that those same adults that will be running this country are the same kids you used to joke around with in English class. The ones who painted their faces blue and white for basketball games, and wore their pajamas and stay classy shirts for spirit days. So what does the future have in store for you and your peers? Your lab partner? She'll grow up to be a chemical engineer. The class clown? Probably a politician. The hardworking student who self-prescribes coffee? Definitely a pharmacist. In fact, the seniors graduating today show this diversity of interests in their choice of college next fall. Our fellow students will be invading 88 separate institutes of higher learning. Our classmates will be will not only be heavily representative at Virginia colleges, but also north into New York and New England, down south into Alabama and the Carolinas, and across the fruited plains into Texas and California. But the Patriots aren't just contained between sea to shining sea. Rome and Scotland are on our tribal itineraries, proof that patriotism is not bound to just American shores. So many futures are at play here. So it's kind of hard to tell you guys to be different when we're all wearing the same outfit. So just let once seize the day. So now guys, with that diploma, realize now this is your chance to be the change you want to see in the world. A personal hero of mine, Ferris Bueller, summed it up well when he said, "The question isn't what are we going to do? The question is what aren't we going to do?" That's right, because you are a former Yorktown student, you're going to do everything you can to make a difference. It doesn't matter if your new school's colors are navy blue and orange, or orange color, purple matter in your closet. So wear those colors with pride and purpose, because being a Yorktown Patriot is more than a cap, a gown, and a patriot who worked hard and got 5 in his AP. Never action. Yes, you are all moving forward, going out to better things, college, job, internship, the service, what have you. But unless you make an impression in the world and yourself, you'll be in the same place you were before you even left home. Franklin is saying that people can hustle around and make a big fuss, but won't necessarily get anything accomplished. Don't waste your future moving aimlessly through your lives without making that extra bit of effort, which will turn your movements into achievements. Thank you, Yorktown Class of 2012. Congratulations and have a great summer.